Discipline is not something you're born with. It's something you build. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Your life right now is a direct reflection of your daily discipline, not your dreams, not your intentions, not your motivation, your discipline. Everyone wants success. Few want the routine that creates it. Motivation feels good, but motivation is temporary. Discipline is what shows up when motivation disappears. And if you don't learn how to maintain discipline in life, your goals will stay exactly where they are. On paper. Most people think discipline means forcing yourself to do things you hate. That's wrong. Real discipline is not punishment. It's structure. It's deciding in advance who you are and how you live, so your emotions don't run your life. Because, let's be honest, you don't fail because you don't know what to do. You fail because you don't do what you already know. Here's the first rule of discipline. Stop waiting to feel ready. You will never feel ready. You will never feel perfectly motivated. You will never wake up one day suddenly disciplined. Discipline begins after resistance, not before it. Successful people don't ask, "Do I feel like it today?" They ask, "What does the system require today?" And then they execute. If you want discipline to last, you must stop relying on willpower. Willpower is weak. It's emotional. It runs out. Systems don't. Discipline is not about trying harder. It's about designing your life so doing the right thing becomes automatic. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Here's how disciplined people actually live. They remove temptation before it becomes a problem. They don't argue with distractions. They eliminate them. Phone notifications off. Clear schedules. Clear priorities. Discipline starts with environment. If your environment is chaotic, your behavior will be chaotic. Fix the environment. Discipline follows. Discipline is identity, not effort. If you see yourself as someone who tries, you'll quit when it's uncomfortable. But if you see yourself as someone who finishes, you'll act differently. Disciplined people don't say, "I'm trying to work out." They say, "I tread." They don't say, "I'm trying to focus." They say, "I don't miss." Your identity decides your actions. Every disciplined action is a vote for the person you want to become. Now, listen carefully. Small actions done daily beat massive actions done occasionally. You don't need extreme discipline. You need consistent discipline. 5 focused minutes beats 0. 1 clean meal beats none. 1 page beats quitting. Discipline compounds, and most people quit right before the results show up. Another hard truth. If everything in your life is optional, nothing will change. Discipline requires not, "I'll do it if I have time." Not, "I'll do it if I feel good." Non-negotiable. You don't negotiate brushing your teeth. You don't negotiate showing up to work. Treat your goals the same way. Make discipline boring and unstoppable. Let's talk about failure. Because discipline doesn't mean perfection. You will miss days. You will mess up. You will fall off. The disciplined person doesn't quit after a mistake. They return immediately. No guilt, no drama, no emotional spiral. Miss once fine. Miss twice. That's a pattern. Discipline is not never failing. It's refusing to stay down. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. You don't need more motivation. You need fewer decisions. Decision fatigue kills discipline. Plan your day in advance. Decide once, then follow through. When your future self is protected from emotional decisions, discipline becomes easy. Understand this. Every time you choose comfort over discipline, you're training yourself to quit. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're building confidence. Confidence doesn't come from thinking positive thoughts. It comes from keeping promises to yourself. That's why discipline builds self-respect. And here's the final truth. No one is coming to save you. No perfect time. No perfect plan. No perfect motivation. Your future is built by what you do today, especially when you don't feel like it. Discipline is freedom. It frees you from regret. It frees you from excuses. It frees you from starting over again and again. So start small. Start today. But start now, because the person you want to become is waiting on the discipline you keep avoiding. And the moment you stop negotiating with yourself, your life changes. Stay disciplined. Stay consistent. And never forget, motivation fades. Discipline lasts.